Hello everybody, welcome to the vlog for my 48-hour readathon. I am starting this a little bit early, so it is morning on Friday and the readathon will not start until 5 o'clock my time on Friday. So I am going to do my first roll and then we are going to go to the library. I'm saying we because my niece is here with me and she's going to be doing the 48-hour readathon with me, but I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to pick out some shorter books, probably some graphic novels and manga, and maybe some novellas if I can find any. And then we are also going to go to the bookstore after that just to buy a couple books as well. So if I do get a treat your shelf prompt, I can just use one of the ones that I have already bought so I don't have to go to the bookstore, just kind of depending on time, right? I might not have time. And so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that, but I will jump in to roll number 1 and then I can kind of pick out a book that matches the prompt hopefully while I am out. And yeah, let's get into this. Whew, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm really excited. Okay, here we go with roll number 1 of the 48-hour TBR mini. Whew, let's hope that it is nice to me. A 6. Oh, I'm so happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? No. What? No. 1, 2. Oh. Oh, that is so sad. Fine. Whatever. Cannot believe the board has started treating me this poorly. I'm counting that again. Dang it! Oh, okay, fine. We're doing a wormhole for the first roll. This is great. So I won't be picking out a book for this prompt because I don't actually get to pick. I have a spinner wheel with all of the books that I am going to need to read for this month. The ones that are kind of on my main TBR Star Hop are going to be on that spinner wheel, and I will actually be spinning that during the live sprints this evening. I will probably spin them towards the beginning of that, and they start at 4:45 my time, so I still have a few hours. We're still going to go to the library and the bookstore, pick out some books that are going to hopefully be able to be used throughout the readathon, but I can't pick this one. So I will let you guys know later what I end up getting. I'm a little nervous. So we've done the library and now we are going to go get something to eat before going to the bookstore. I am really excited because the place that we're going is the acai bowls and they're so good. I'll take a little clip for you, but yeah, very excited about this. of some of the books that I picked up from the library first. So I picked up the first volume of Fruits Basket. There were not very many mangas that had the first volume there, so I'm gonna try this out. Looks cute. I also picked up the first volume of Check Please, and I grabbed Anya's Ghost. I don't really know what to expect from it. It looks like it should be middle grade, but it was in the adult section. And then I picked up the first two of Umbrella Academy because I know that they are now I think it's a Netflix, a Netflix series, and so I thought they might be good. And then from the bookstore, I picked up several novellas. So I have Ring Shout by P. Deli Clark. I've heard great things about this one. And I also picked up Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. I don't know if this is a novella or a novel. Like, I don't know where the cutoff is. This is about 243 pages, but it looks pretty quick and short, so that's on there as well. I also grabbed The Past is Red. This is a sci-fi book. I really don't know much about this one at all. Just looked kind of interesting. And I grabbed a Spindle Splintered. I haven't heard the best things about this book. Like, some people say it's okay, some people didn't really like it, so might try it out. It's very short. And this one isn't really for the readathon, just picked it up, but grabbed Locklands by Robert Jackson Bennett. Final book in his Founders trilogy, and really, really excited for this. I love the covers to these books. They're so beautiful, and I'm going to be hosting a readathon of this trilogy on my channel later this year. So now I have the full thing, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I have quite a few options. None of these obviously are on my actual TBR Star Hop for the year, but I am, if I need to throw on like a shorter book, I have some, and yeah, that's it. Next time you see me, we'll probably be on sprints. So, whew, here we go. So I have my spinner wheel, up. I'm also doing sprints. Any of you who are watching later on the vlog, I am going to be doing this like dually with the sprint people as well. And I have 13 books put on here. There are some really long ones like Fool's Assassin and Ruin, and gosh, what else is super long on here? Never Seen is really long. Yeah, so this could be scary. Oh gosh, guys, I am so nervous. Whew. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. Alerts coming up. Okay. Ooh, I'm not super mad about it. We got Black Tongue Thief as my first read. So I feel like I'm okay with this. This isn't going to be too bad. It's long, but it's not the longest, right? Like it's a medium book. I can do this. This is quite doable. Let me go grab it. So I'm back. Here we go. We have the Black Tongue Thief. So everyone can see in my vlog, Black Tongue Thief is my first book for the readathon. You know, I'm not super mad about it. I think that this is going to be pretty good. It's like medium length. I can definitely do this. So I'm going to jump into it. Okay, it's now about 1 in the morning or so, and I have finished the Black Tongue Thief. So I have finished the first book for this round of mini Star Hop, and I'm at the beginning. It's kind of like I didn't read any books at all, so that's great. I'm super excited about that for me. But I actually loved this book. I thought it was so good. I am really excited to continue on with this story. I hope that this isn't too long of a series necessarily. I don't know. I absolutely love the writing style is really fun. It's a little bit difficult to get into because there's a lot of words in here that I don't like really use in everyday life or necessarily recognize, but I can kind of figure out what they are by context. I liked the humor in this. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really liked a lot of the characters. I love the cat. I thought that a lot of the twists were great. And like overall, it was really good. And I'm definitely going to be continuing on with the story. This was just so much fun. It was a great, fun time. And it was unfortunate that it was picked as a wormhole book, so I had to go back to the beginning and it didn't really get me anywhere, but I love this book. It was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to jump into my next roll. My niece has already done her second roll and she had to get a book over 500 pages. So that's part of the reason why I am doing this a little bit later, is because we had to search for a book for her that's over 500 pages, because all the books that she got from the library and bought at the bookstore are less than 500 pages. We finally found one. We found a few, but she ended up picking Six of Crows. So that's really fun. But let's go ahead and see what my second book is, because I literally am at the beginning and it's like I am starting the game fresh. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so here we are for roll number 2, and I'm going to also be recording this on my phone so I can post it on Instagram so people can see what I ended up getting. But oh, this little piece here is my niece's, so that's why it's in there. But let's go ahead and jump into the second roll. Not a 6, just seriously anything but a 6, and I really would prefer it if it wasn't a 1 either, but we'll see. It's a 1. That's just great. So we've moved one space. We are on our second book, and let's go see what the prompt is. Okay, we're on book number 2 and on space number 1. So let's go ahead and see what our prompt is. I really hope it's easy. I need an easy one. Like I actually really need it. Let's see what we get. Okay. Series, so I can read any book that is in a series. I feel like that's acceptable. I can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab some options for us. Okay, I found a few options. Fables. This is a graphic novel. It's the first one in a series. It does seem a little bit like it's going to be fairly short because it's a graphic novel. It is, however, the only graphic novel on my actual TBR, so I might want to save it for a graphic novel prompt. I'm not positive. I also have Along the Saltwater Sea by A. Deborah Baker, the second book in her Up and Under series, I think it's called. I have the audiobook and the ebook on my phone, so I could read and listen at the same time. I also have, okay, I know Evershore is on my actual TBR, but I'm going to probably have to swap it because I thought Evershore was the next book in the Skyward series, but really it is Read On. So that's taking the place of Evershore. So I could do Read On. I also have that one on my phone. Ooh, this is hard. I think I'm actually going to go with Along the Saltwater Sea. I think that's the one I'm going to go with. I'm kind of not super focused at this point in the evening. It's 1 in the morning. And so I think I'm going to go with that one because it is fairly whimsical and bizarre. And I don't think I need to really understand everything because I don't think you really can understand everything. So that's what I'm going to go with. This is what the book looks like. And that's going to be my second read. I'll update you when I'm finished. I might finish before I go to bed, but I might not. We'll see. Okay, I have now finished Along the Saltwater Sea by A. Deborah Baker. It was fine. I didn't really expect to love it because I knew what I was going to get into going into it. I feel like the last 2 books that I've read, this one and The Black Tongue Thief, had a lot more nautical stuff going on there. We were on boats, we were sailing, we were in the ocean. I'm not a huge fan of those settings necessarily in books. So 2 times in a row unexpectedly was a little much, but it was still okay. I feel like this book was just fine. I just almost feel like I'm not that excited about it because nothing too exciting is really happening. I know it's supposed to feel like there are high stakes, but it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just not super into it, which is, I do like the Wayward Children series, which is kind of similar in vibes to this one, but this one just doesn't hit as well with me. But we are done. We can move on to our next roll. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning though, so I'm gonna do this roll, probably pick out which book I'm gonna read, and then go to bed. So let's jump into the roll. Okay, here we go with roll number 3. I don't want a 5. I cannot afford to go back to the beginning again. So let's go ahead and roll. No 5, no 5, no 5. And I really would like a number bigger than 1. Just saying. You've got to be kidding me. Like what? Ugh. And there we go. I feel like I'm not going to be able to win this. I think this might be a failed, game this time. We'll see. Okay, well, we hit the wormhole again. We're back to the beginning. I feel like I'm to the point where I don't think I'm probably gonna finish the game in the 48 hours, which is kind of unfortunate. This is the first time I'll lose. But I'm just looking at the books that I have left on my TBR on this wheel, and I just don't think, I mean, there's a couple if I got that I still would stand a chance, but then I'd have to like really zoom to the end. So we'll see. We're gonna see what this gives me. We'll record it, but ugh. Okay, I'm not mad about that. So I got 2 Towers. Yeah, I'm really actually looking forward to reading that book. That's the only one I put on there that's not actually on my June TBR for my big main one, but I'm gonna go grab it. Here we go, the 2 Towers. I am reading this with Abby. She already read it. I started it and then just like didn't keep going. I literally got like 2 pages into it. So we're going to be starting over. I feel like I can do this book fairly quickly. It's not the shortest, but it's not the longest either. So we'll see how long this takes me. There's a possibility of finishing, but it's much, much lower than it was at the start of this readathon. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll get super lucky and finish like 3 books and 3 more books, and I can put a bunch of short ones on there. So I'm going to go to bed, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for sprints. Anyone who is joining in on the readathon, I'll be doing sprints at 10. You'll obviously be watching this after that, but I'll be filming a little bit more tomorrow and let you guys know how this goes. But at this point, I need to sleep. Okay, so this is right before my evening sprints on Saturday start, and I'm not quite done with the 2 Towers. I am pretty dang close though, so I'm definitely going to be finishing them probably during the first set of sprints that we do for this evening sprints. First set of sprints we do on these evening sprints. Gosh, I can't talk. So I'm just going to kind of chat about it right now, because I'll be on the sprints and that way I don't have to like double up on it. But I obviously love this book. I think it is so amazing. I feel like the battle scene was so much fun. I was so into, like, everything about this book is nostalgic for me, and I just absolutely love it. I love Andy Serkis's narration, even though it is very slow, particularly his narration of Treebeard. Holy cow, it is so slow. I was listening to it at 3 times speed and it still felt too slow for my liking. So that is probably my biggest complaint about it, but oh, it was so much fun. I absolutely loved it. And I'm really excited to be able to do another roll. I will probably be doing that right after my first set of sprints, and so you guys will be able to see that, but I just didn't want to have to like stop and film again. And for these sprints, I thought it'd be fun to do like PJs and then do face masks and maybe like manicures or something with my niece. Just do a little bit of self-care time during these sprints. So pretty excited for those. Looking forward to getting some more good reading in, and hopefully I don't hit any more wormholes. I just need to get past it. I was doing sprints with some friends earlier today, and all of them are so much closer to the end than me. One of them actually is on her last book. One of them only has 1 book left, and then the other one is like potentially able to get to the end with one more roll. And I am at space 0. It hurts a little bit, but we're gonna move through this, move on. I think that I still have a little bit of a chance of being able to finish if I pick very short books and just kind of bust through a bunch of them. I really hope that I can pull this off. But yeah, I'm gonna get onto some sprints, and then the next clip you guys will be seeing will be my next roll. And if I hit another wormhole, I just should give up now, but I can't because I'm doing this with other people and this is my readathon. It's fine. It'll be great. I will see you guys after the roll. Okay, this is roll number 4. We're just like at the beginning. I feel like it can't really get worse, right? So let's just see what we get. Oh, I don't want to jinx it. Okay, here we go. A 3, okay. I mean, a 3 is not huge, but it's not a wormhole. I'm gonna accept it. Footage of this, but I'm going to screen record, see what my prompt is. Gotta open my screen recorder. It's a star, right? Yes, we have a star. I'm so used to wormhole, I don't know how to do any other thing. Okay, get into my spinner wheel for prompts. Star prompt. Screen record. Wow, this is like a process. I am on the board. I'm so excited. I'm finally on the board, not at the beginning. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I gotta turn up the volume a little bit. Okay. Good thoughts. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so I got free pick. I got free pick. I'm so excited. I can choose anything I want for this prompt. I'm gonna pick something very short. So I'm gonna go get some options of book choices and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got some options. We have Fables, graphic novel. I don't know how long. It probably shouldn't be that long. I also have Check Please, which is another graphic novel, and it looks really short and quick. So I think that one wouldn't be too bad. I also have Anya's Ghost, which is another one that looks really, really, really short. So I think it would be really quick as well. So those are kind of the ones that I have to choose between. I think I'm actually gonna go with Anya's Ghost because it looks like it's going to be the fastest read. I think this is one that I can get through the quickest, and so I'm going to go ahead and read this one. I have no idea what it's about. It was in the adult graphic novel section, even though it looks kind of like YA, so I'm hoping it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to it, and we're gonna go with this. I'll update you when I am finished with it because it should be pretty quick. Okay, so I managed to finish Anya's Ghost, and it was really cute. It was pretty dark and took a little turn that I wasn't expecting, which was fun, actually. Like, I really enjoyed it. I liked the art style, the writing. It was just a really quick, cute read. I guess I don't really have too many thoughts about it. It does have kind of some deeper thoughts and commentary on like who you are and like loving yourself and like accepting who you are and your heritage and those types of things, and like treating other people well. So I did like that. So yeah, I finished it in a little bit over half an hour. So I'm really excited to be able to jump into my next roll. Hopefully we can keep on moving up the board. Okay, I think this is roll number 5. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's nice to me. We need to make a little bit of progress. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Oh my gosh, are you serious? 1. We're not getting anywhere. This is painful. Okay, so let's see what sun prompt I get. I can't get a greater than 500 page book. I just can't do it. Like, there's no way this would work. So here we go. Yes! I got friend pick. Friend pick. I can do that one. I am going to go find some options for friends to pick out of. Actually, I think we pick the egg. My friends on my live sprints have picked the egg as my choice. So this is like an online, very, very, very short story written by Andy Weir, I'm pretty sure they said, and it is extremely short. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that. I'll let you know my thoughts once I've gotten through it, but I think it's like 3 pages or something, but I'm okay with that at this point. Okay, I'm done. That took me maybe 5 minutes. It was so quick, it was so short, but it was fascinating. If you have not read The Egg, it is linked in the like chat section for the readathon in my Discord. Maybe I'll pin it so you can go check it out, but it was so interesting. I thought it was just a very fascinating take, and especially in such a short period of time. I really enjoyed it. Very thought-provoking. I'm definitely going to be having my husband read it as well because I think he'll enjoy it. So moving on to the next roll, I am still not past the first wormhole, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, so on to the next roll. Well, there's only a chance to hit one of the wormholes at least. Like, so only 1 out of the 6 numbers is not good. So here we go. Oh, please be good. Yes! Oh, I am past the first wormhole, finally. I am so excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am. And we will go ahead and get ourselves a star prompt. Whew. Okay, at least there's no chance of getting a 500+ page book. Okay, we are going to go and get a star prompt. It's on the sun prompt, so we'll skip. I hate having to watch the ads. I'm like, okay, I can do it. Exit out, screen record. We're gonna do a star prompt. Okay, here we go, guys. Star prompt. Yes, I got a free pick. Yes, free pick. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I get another free pick. I get to pick whatever I want. I am so happy. It's gotten better. It's giving me a little bit of, like, I'm getting a little exercise or something. Gosh, I must be out of shape. Whoa. So it was very, very close to being buddy read instead of free pick, which also wouldn't have been the worst, but it would have severely limited me on what I could read. Actually, no, I think it would have been pretty bad. I think all my buddy reads that I have left are pretty long. So, okay, so we have a free pick, so I get to pick whatever I want to read. Again, I think I'm just going to stick with my options that I've had. And I think I'm gonna read Check Please, just because it's gonna be fast and easy and fun, and I think I will feel good about knocking another book out. So maybe before I go to bed tonight, I'll be on my last or second to last book of this readathon. So yay, here we go. Okay, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better about maybe being able to get through this readathon, and we are gonna do, my niece and I are going to do some face masks and just a little like self-care stuff. I might get myself some sweet tea and kind of chill and read Check Please. So I'm gonna be doing that right now. We'll like wash our faces, get the face masks on, chill out and relax a little bit. So yeah, exfoliating, peel, face mask on, and now we can go back to reading some Check Please. Okay, so I have finished Check Please. I did spend a little bit of time eating dinner. We watched Miss Congeniality, so I didn't read as much as I should have. So it's like 11 o'clock at night now. I've just finished Check Please. I really need to get some big numbers and finish in like 2 more rolls if I can. I would really love that. By the way, this was really cute. Again, it was just a cute little graphic novel. The main character was adorable. I had a good time with it. Oh, let's jump on to the next roll. I have all my, we did some self-care like face masks and stuff. I have a clip from that, which you'll see. It was really fun. I actually really enjoyed it. Just like peeled off and it felt great. So let's jump into the next roll. Hopefully it's nice to me. We're gonna think that all my bad luck has been used up, but we shall see. here we go. Next roll. Oh, I really hope this goes well. Oh, good thoughts, good vibes. Here we go. 6! Oh my gosh! You guys have no idea how excited I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're good. We're good, guys. I'm so happy. It's a star. It's another star. And which means I cannot get a book over 500 pages. Oh, God. I feel so much better now. Whew. Yay! Oh, I am so excited. I am so excited. I don't think you all understand how excited I am to be past that black hole. I feel like most other times I played this, I wouldn't mind as much if I would have lost, but this time playing it along with everybody, I just really don't want to lose. I want to pass this, and I am so excited that I'm finally past the black hole. I feel very confident that I'm going to be able to finish this game, and it's a star, which means I can't get a book over 400 or 500 pages as like my requirement. So that feels good. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we get. And here we go. Five-star prediction. Okay. I feel like that's kind of a vague prompt, and there's a lot that I could do with that. Any book that I'm super excited to read, I feel like could be a 5-star prediction. So I'm gonna go grab some possibilities, and we'll see which one I end up going with. Okay, I have a few options. First one I have is Ring Shout by P. Jelly Clark. I have heard really good things about this book. Whew, can't talk. I have a weirdness about this copy. Like, look at, I don't know if you can tell, but like the pages are super like low here, and then they're completely flush with the bottom, which is weird because, you know, like look at it compared to another book. Like, that's so weird, right? That bugs me. Anyways, this is one of my options. I think I would really enjoy it. I've heard really good things about it. Plus, I have liked other novellas by him before. I also have The Past is Red by Catherine M. Valenti, which I really know absolutely nothing about this. I saw it in the bookstore, thought it looked really cool. It's a novella I've heard absolutely no one talking about, but it's blurred by Hank Green and Ken Liu, and I absolutely love Ken Liu, and Hank Green's really funny on TikTok, so grabbed this one. Think it sounds really cool. Plus, it's super short. Like, this would be a very quick read. Then I have The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. This one is actually on my June TBR for my big TBR Game Star Hop. And I've heard really good things about this. I don't know what it's about, but it sounds interesting. And it's not too long. This is the longest of my options, but still not too bad. And then I have Fables, Legends in Exile, graphic novel. This has been on a couple of my options so far. You know, I just don't know if this is actually a 5-star prediction. I'm just gonna put that aside. I don't know what I'm gonna expect about that, but I'm not feeling it right now. So we're out of these three, and I think I'm gonna go with The Only Good Indians, partly because this is the choice that my niece would like me to go with, and because it's actually on my TBR, so I'm knocking that out as well. And I just think it sounds good. Plus, it's kind of late and dark, and it's a horror, so it might be kind of fun. So here we go. We're going to be reading this. I feel a lot more confident putting this on now that I know I am past the second wormhole. And yeah, here we go. I have this book plus at least one more, but maybe two. So if I do end up having two more, I can put a shorter book on. But if I only have this one, if I only have one more after this, I'll probably put like another full-length book on here because I'm planning on finishing this one before bed, but we'll see how that goes because it is, I mean, it's not the shortest book out there. It's over 300 pages, like just over 300 pages. So here we go. Wish me luck. I'm in a much better mood now that I'm past the second black hole. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, I have literally just started reading this book. I'm only a few pages in, but it's set where I grew up, which is, or at least the main character is from where I grew up. So he grew up like on one of the reservations in Montana. I grew up on a different reservation in Montana that's very close to the reservation where he grew up. So I've been to all these places that they're talking about. I know exactly like all these things. It's crazy. It just feels, you just rarely see Montana in books like this. And so it's just really cool to have him talk about all these things that like, oh yeah, I get that. I grew up like with that. I've like been to these places. I know exactly what he's talking about. So it's just, I don't know, it's super fun, so I wanted to mention it. Okay, so it is now 3 a.m. again. I've done this 2 nights in a row, apparently, but I finished The Only Good Indians. I'm very excited about that. I have not decided if this is a 5-star. I feel like I am a little too tired right now to make that decision, in all honesty. I did enjoy it. It definitely had some shocking moments, especially like the first shocking moment that came. I didn't really see it coming, and wow, this took a turn that I was not expecting. I thought it was very interesting, and it definitely felt unique to me, and I felt like I really had a lot of like connection to it because of the Montana elements that it had, because it is set in Browning, Montana, and a lot of it is around Duck Lake, which I used to go fishing at all the time when I was growing up. So it definitely has a lot of the nostalgia feelings to it, which is kind of interesting reading a horror book, but it was really good. And I really enjoyed this a lot. I will probably have more thoughts and feelings on it in my wrap up, because at this point it's 3 a.m. and I'm not as coherent as I would be, you know, and I just like haven't thought through things as much. But I am going to do another roll before I go to bed, and I am hoping that this is going to be my last roll of the game. If I get anything besides a 1, it will be. So we'll go ahead and see. If I get a 1, I'm not going to be that angry, but I would prefer to be on my last one and just be able to pick kind of whatever book I want. So that is the goal. Okay, here we go. Could be our final roll, could be our second to last roll. Oh, come on, be nice to me. Yes. Yay. Oh, it's good. I'm really excited that we made it to the end, and now I get to do a free pick. Very excited about that. Hi, Editing Stephanie here. I apparently forgot to film the clip of me choosing which book I was going to read for this prompt. So I did end up choosing it on my live sprints that I was doing that morning. So if you want to see the choice and all the different options that I have, you can go check out there. I think one of the options was Fables, one of the options was Assassin's Blade, and oh gosh, I don't even remember what other options I had for that one, but I did end up choosing Assassin's Blade, and I think it was very fitting because I think in every readathon I've done, all of these 48-hour ones, I have chosen a Throne of Glass book, or at least every Throne of Glass book I have read during a readathon, I think. But yeah, so that is the book I chose to finish it out, and I will now send you on to the clip where I talk about that. Very sorry about forgetting to film this. I guess I had not gotten enough sleep and I wasn't thinking well. Sorry, battery died right at the end, of course, but yeah, I did do sprints from 10 to about 1 and then from 2 to 5 to just end out the last of this readathon, and I finished it. So I won TBR Mini Star Hop. I'm so excited about it because I was not sure it was going to happen. I was actually pretty sure it wasn't when I was at the beginning of the game and I only had 24 hours left. So I pretty much did a 48-hour readathon in 24 hours, but in all reality, I read some pretty quick reads for a couple of my choices, but I do have a stack of all the books that I read throughout the readathon. So here they are. I am very proud of them. I'll get them a little closer so you can see all of them there. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good stack. That's 4 solid books. I mean, Assassin's Blade and The Black Tongue Thief are both over 400 pages, and The Two Towers, I think, it's over 300, but was one of the longest ones to read just because of the way it was formatted. So that one was probably the longest book. The Only Good Indians is over 300, so that's a chunky as well. Well, so it's not like short, it's not a novella. But then I did put a couple of graphic novels on there, as well as one like 3-page short story that I loved, by the way. So yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Got a bunch of reading in, won the game, and I just thank everyone who joined in for the 48-hour readathon. It was so much fun seeing all you guys in the sprints and in the Discord and on Instagram, just posting about what you were reading and your roles. It was just so much fun. So thank you guys all for taking part. And yeah, that's the end of it. I feel very accomplished and very tired, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.